Hello everyone. I'm just cold is what I am. I'm going to find myself on my laptop, so if you jump in and you're here, jump in and say hello. Sorry I didn't do any Facebook Lives last week. Lots of stuff going on. So if you're here, jump in and say hello. Love to have you all join me. So I'm just trying to find my video on my page so I can see comments and things like that. And hello. Hi Leonie, nice to have you here. Alright, I can see myself. Yay. And Margaret, if you're here, jump in, say hello. The fans are on. No, it's freezing today. So, you know how I always say it's so nice and lovely? Yeah, well it is. It's really nice and beautiful blue sky and gorgeous sunshine. But it is cold. Really, really cold. And I don't like that. I don't like the cold. I still have short sleeves on though, see, but I'll be getting a jacket on very, very soon. So, yeah. But how's everyone going? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day and you have start to a fantastic week. So I didn't do any Facebook Lives last week because I had a new medication and it wasn't pretty. Side effects weren't great, so I was off all week. So I've canned that medication now. Gone back to the doctor today. Got a new one. When I say cold, how cold? Probably not as cold as Sydney, granted, but cold. It's top of 19, I think, today, but there's a really gusty wind blowing, so it feels like it's a lot colder. But I'm sure if you sat in the out of the breeze somewhere in the sun, then it wouldn't feel half as cold as it does. So, but yeah, I had to pull out the socks, the fluffy socks and the slippers and tracksuit pants yesterday because it was quite cold yesterday as well. So anyway, so thank you for everyone who is jumping on. If you're here, say hello. And as always, if you like, comment or share my live while it's live, then you go into the draw for a little prize. Not open to demonstrators, so sorry. Alright, so anyway, today's video was, or is, sorry, going to be a demonstration of Brusho. That's my product of the week. I don't know if you've noticed. Hi Christy, nice to have you here. I don't know if you've noticed, but I started a new thing where I'm going to highlight one product every week. Sometimes it'll be a stamp set or a bundle. Sometimes it'll be a tool. Or other times, like this week, it's going to be Brusho. So that's our cute little pots of Brusho. And they are really, really cool to play with. They can get quite messy, but that's half the fun. I've just realised how messy my office is behind me. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's just that tub is like half out with just stuff coming out of it everywhere. Because I'm in the middle of packaging up lots of stuff and shipping it out. And obviously I didn't think to clean up before I went live. Anyway, I do need a screen. Hi Lorraine, nice to have you here. Yes, I need something more than a screen. Actually behind me, block it all off. But anyway, I'm going to turn yours around and you're not going to see it. And you're going to pretend you didn't see that, okay? But what do they say? A messy desk is the sign of a brilliant mind or something, or am I just making that up? It's something like that. Anyway, hi Melissa, nice to have you here. Alright, anyway, enough of the gabbing and chatting from me. Screenshot. I should put something behind me, hey? Alright, anyway, I'm going to turn you all around now and we're going to have a little play with Brusho. So yours is messy right now trying to sort out stamps and dies. Oh, see, I just listed, and I told my husband to smack me next time I do this. I listed 200 items on eBay last week. Yes, that's all my retired stuff. that I had laying around that I should have got rid of ages ago. I think it's like 2 years worth of retired stuff. And hi Chris, nice to have you here. And I listed it all on eBay last week. And of course now I've just had 200 items finish. So trying to keep track of who bought what and what they need to pay and getting it all sorted, bundled and out the door is just a nightmare. So that's what's going to keep me busy the rest of the week. Plus, if you didn't see, I was unpacking more boxes last week and I came across 3 packing boxes. Hi Donna, nice to have you here. 3 packing boxes. You know, like the boxes they use to pack your stuff in. I came across 3 of them full of handmade cards. Yes, that was a lot of cards. So I put a call out if anyone wanted them. I'd send you a bundle of cards. So I had 37 people who wanted those cards, which is fantastic. And I've got all them bundled up, ready to go out. So you actually can't move around my floor. I've got a little path to my desk and that's about it. So, alright, that's enough gabbing. Let's get on to this Brusho demonstration. So I'm going to turn you around and then hopefully you'll be able to see properly. No, these are old glasses, Leonie, but I did go and get new ones. And I'm not sure the script is right because they're actually really strong and giving me headaches. But then, saying that, at the same time that I got those new glasses, I started on the new medication, which had all sorts of consequences. And so I've stopped wearing the new glasses for a little while, waiting to see if it was the medication or the glasses that would give me such really bad headaches. No, they're not multifocals, just your normal stock standard. Right now, can everyone see everything? And turn a couple of lights on to make it really bright so you can see what I'm doing. Alright, okay, here we go. So, this is Brusho. If you haven't seen it before, it's a water activated crystal colour. And there's 5 in the pack. I think I'm going to probably get this price wrong because I didn't check it, but it's around $52 for the pack of 5 colours, okay? So you get all the colours in the pack, so you can't pick just individual colours. You have Brilliant Red, Gamboge, which is like an orange, Moss Green, obviously that's a green, Yellow, oops, and Prussian Blue. Really cool stuff you can do with these crystals, and I'm going to try and do a live every day this week with different things that you can do with these crystals. Now hang on a minute, sorry, I've got something on my screen. I can't see comments. I don't know why. It needs to go away. It's not going away. Oh, I can't see comments. That's a bit of a shame, isn't it? Oh no. Hang on, bear with me. Bear with me. Here we go. No, it's still not going to show me comments. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Alright, so should I fix it? He's going to talk to me. I probably should, shouldn't I? Wait a minute. Let me go back. Come back to my live, and then yes, I will see. Right, see all those comments? I didn't see them. I'm seeing them now. Let me get this back up so I can see all your lovely comments. No. Here we go. That's better. Yay, sorry for all the ones that I have missed. I will come back and comment later. Alright. Yes, so, a few things you need to know about the crystals. They are really concentrated and you only need a little bit. Okay, so don't even try and take the lid off. Leave the lid on. Pierce a hole or a couple of holes in the lid, and then you just sprinkle the crystal out. Now I've just made a hole with a push pin thing, and of course I had to coordinate the colours to go with the colour crystals, except I didn't have an orange, so I was really annoyed. I only had pink for that one, but anyway. And that, you'll be surprised how much you can get out of that one little hole. Okay, so don't even attempt to open the lid. They are, how much is in a bottle? 15 grams. It'll last you ages. Lots of different things you can do. So I'm going to start with the basics today, and we're just going to use it to create a background. So I created this card as a sample, and it's best to use the crystals on watercolor paper because they do react with water, so you're going to get the best effect when you use watercolor paper. You can still use it on our glossy cardstock, and yes, Narelle is watching. Narelle, right, Nicole, I am. And you can also use it on our Whisper White cardstock, but I find they get the best results with the watercolor paper. Alright, so let me get started and just show you how easy these crystals are to use. And what I'm also going to show you, which is nothing related to the brush show, is how to make a card. I had a customer contact me on the weekend with wanting to know the basics of how to make a card from scratch. So here we go. I have a piece of A4 cardstock, which is our standard A4 cardstock that you get in 24 sheets in a pack. And all you're going to do is cut it in half down here. Now, I am an inches person, so I'll try and give you the centimetre as well. I cut it at 5 7/8, which is just short of 15 centimetres. All right, so your 7/8 is that second line before the 6. So I just pop it there, and in my head I always, before I learned the 8ths and the 16ths, I'd always go 5 3/4 plus 2, which is 7/8, because I'd go my half, my 3/4. Oh, I couldn't bother working out what these ones meant, so I went, oh look, that's just 2 little lines. So it's always, even though now I know it's 7/8, always in my head I go 5 3/4 plus 2, and that's my measurement. Cut it in half. Alright, so that is 2 card bases there. Then all you're going to do is fold it in half this way. I use my thumb to hold it. I used to score, but sometimes I wouldn't get it lined up properly, and then I have one half of the card wider than the other. Crease it down with your finger, and then grab a bone folder, and you just, what we call, burnish the fold, which is going to make it nice and crisp. If you don't have a bone folder, you could use a ruler. Even your thumbnail works wonders. You just want to make that a nice crisp fold, and there you have your card. It can be landscape or portrait. So I just wanted to cover that for that customer, in case she's watching or she watches the replay, so she will know how to get 2 cards out of a piece of A4 cardstock. Right, now let's get on to our brush up. When you're using your watercolor paper, if you're going to be covering the whole thing with water, you will find that it will curl a little bit. So you spritz the back of it as well as the front, so it doesn't curl up. It might still a little bit as it's drying, but it prevents a lot of the curl. Now, with my technique today with the Brusho, I have wet the paper first and then sprinkled the Brusho on. You can spritz it using our spritzers, or you can get the big guns out if you're playing a lot, and if you don't have our spritzers, any water squirter will do. Alright, this one we actually use for the cat when she's misbehaving, and we squirt her to get her stop doing what she should not be doing. Right, so I'm just going to squirt it all over. And I have no idea. See, I've already got crystal colour on there. I don't know where that has come from. Probably because I had these down and I was playing with them. So, see how it's starting to curl? I'm going to prevent that now. You'll see it flatten a little bit. I'm just squirting the front of this. So, try and recreate that card. And I'm just going to see how it reacts with the water. As soon as it hits that water, then let's just add some yellow in. And if you're not getting the effect you want, like the little dots, you want it more like a flow effect, you just simply squirt it more. And it's just going to react with the water. And you can get really creative, and the more you squirt it, the more it's going to move around, obviously. And that's it. That's as simple as it gets. Alright, I want a bit more colour, so I'm going to put a lot more crystal on. You can leave it like that and just let it naturally blend in, or you spritz it and get more of a watercolour wash look. Alright, so that's okay. I want a bit more red over here, so let's just pop a little bit more red on there. And if you want the colours to not blend and you want them to sort of sit on top of each other, then you can let it dry and then come back again and put another layer on. Now, drying. If I try to move that, those puddles are going to blend together and I'm going to lose sort of the shapes that I have there, and it's going to end up sort of one big mess. Also, if you try and dry it with a heat tool, you'll get the same thing. It'll all sort of move into each other and you'll lose the effect of the different colours in the different areas. So you can let it dry naturally, or like, I don't know if you've seen a lot of multimedia people when they do stuff, you can dry it quickly, just run a paper towel over it. Doing this, it will reduce the colour. It won't be as vivid when you roll it over with a paper towel. So if you don't mind that, then just roll it and you'll be able to pick up a lot of that colour that's on there, or the wetness. Alright, I'm just going to tear that off and then dab a little bit more. Try not to use the bit where you've just taken the colour off with. And that is it. That is how easy it is to make a background with the Brusho. And this is the one that I did. And again, you'll see it's just so different. Like every time you play with it and every time you use it, you're going to get a different effect. So this one's a lot more subtle than this one. I've got some darker areas in this one. And I haven't covered the whole card. I've left some of the watercolour card there that you can see. Alright, so then simply just let it dry and then stamp over the top. When I did this one, I went, oh look, the yellow there, they could be like flowers. So that's why I've stamped the flowers there. Added a sentiment. And then you probably won't be able to see that, but I've gone over the top with the, I forgot the name of it. That glittery pen thing. I hope it has that. What's the name of it? Oh my gosh, I got a brain spasm. Oh, it's that sparkly stuff. Oh, fire. How can I not know the name of it? Lisa, help me out. What it's called. You know what I'm talking about. A sparkly pen. Anyway, you won't be able to see that, but it just adds a glimmer. Glimmer pen, glimmer bright. Winkostella, that's it. Judy Winkostella. Thank you. See? Brain's not working. But that's it. So really simple with Brusho, as long as you don't mind getting a little bit dirty and your surface a bit wet. Normally I end up with coloured fingers. I haven't today. I've kept it pretty clean. So that is how easy it is to use the Brusho colour. It's actually my product of the week. So every day I'll come back with a different technique on how to use it. And it's also my special of the week. There's running a special relating to the Brusho. So come back tomorrow. You'll see on my Facebook page I'll have the details of the special. And join me around 11:30, I hope, for another Facebook Live using the Brusho. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And yeah, I'd love to see if you have a play, then please show me what you've made. Post your card to my page or email it to me. Love to see what you create with it. So that's it, nice and quick little pop in today. And I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you all again tomorrow. Thank you for coming and have a great day.